happens too. A lot of people do not like Kingy on offense.
He tends to DM quite a bit.
Got a grab from blue. It's in right, but too many people there. It gets mowed down, returned. We have Nate and Meth on D for Jordan.
Looks like they did keep Soren and Unreal Shots on D together. I guess they had no choice once Blaze wasn't here.
Yeah, I imagine he went missing, so they had to just revert back to that. And Jordan's getting a lot of grabs in on Soren and Unreal Shots early on. Not getting anywhere, but a lot of grabs.
It's a little better now. At least they have UNs there to hopefully help the offense, but still not sure it'll be strong enough. We'll see. It's definitely one of the easier maps to defend. So the edit by Knob helps a bit, removing the block behind the flag stand. You don't glitch on that anymore, but it's more of a defender favored map because of the spawns, and it's a really big flag room. So it might be one of those first cap wins type games.
Soren and Unreal are having a hard time keeping the base clear.
Yeah, they are. Sometimes it starts that way. Maybe they'll settle in once. If they can get through a few minutes here without a cap getting out, they should be fine.
Also, Jordan has Cyrax, Pokerface, and Kingy on O. A little bit more frag heavy than the executive decision offense.
It's quite a bit more frag heavy.
Just a little bit.
And Pokerface be grabbing here.
Got it.
3 minutes in, not a whole lot going on. No significant runs yet.
Who was Halle Berry again? That's Avon, right?
Yeah, that's Avon.
Okay. Looks like he's grabbing it. No. KNG falling back. He's going to play a really big support role for the defense. That's how he plays on offense. Make it even harder for Blue to get anything going here. Although they're starting to rack up the grabs, although they're not showing enough one.
They have 6 grabs, and Halle Berry and his team only have 3 so far.
Yeah, I think they actually have more than 3 of the flags off a stand for a few grabs, but they're definitely getting slightly out-grabbed to start. Looks like Soren stepped it up.
Yeah, 3 in the base for Blue. They still don't get very far with it. We got King with the grab. Looks like he's not going anywhere.
Might get a pickup there, yeah. Size got it. He's had teams right, middle, outside. Might get boosted here.
He's
they
halfway
missed
through.
The boost.
Missed the boost, but he's still alive. No one's near him. Josh gets the grab. He's down.
Right.
In the back.
Like there's no one there to cut him off.
That's a cap. 1-0. Jordan for 3.
I gotta think someone screwed up on their TS there, because there was no Blue in sight. Like, no one cut him off at all in mid. They missed the boost. He was available at the high there on the ramp, and there was no one there to shoot him, so not sure what happened there. It's like everyone fell to the wrong side. We'll see if Blue overreacts and switches positions already. There's still 15 minutes left in the game, so...
Well, everybody pretty much thinks they should have not done what they're doing, so maybe they'll listen, maybe they won't.
Yeah.
They need to split up
well,
Zorn and Unreal.
They do, and Size.
CY has a flag mid again. The only one
He's
there
got
is,
two on
well,
him.
there's two there. They get the return.
See, he should have had pressure like that on his first cap. That's why I don't understand. I think maybe there were some wrong comms on TS because there was literally no one there on the first one. So
Could have been bad spawns. We don't know.
But yeah, you're right. I think Shots and Soren do need to split up. It's just difficult without Blaze there. They don't really have a backup defender who can go in there, so it makes it hard. Maybe UN's. I don't know much about him, if he can defend or not, but maybe that'd be the only option.
UN's leading with frags in the server. He's got 42. Next one down is Soren with 36. But all those frags not really helping a lot.
Yeah. In response to Rootsoft, I think I don't think Torch is able to go to behind V1 on flagrants. I mentioned it to him after the last cast or something about it to stay in 0. Blue's got the flag out right mid. He's got 2 cover. They both missed the boost, but he's in his base right.
It gets shot down, and Nate
Oh.
returns it by himself. Ooh-wee.
That's a shame. That's a good opportunity.
Could have tied it up on that one.
I almost feel like when you have 2 with you, it might be better not to boost there so your other 2 offense can keep up with you in case you drop the flag in times like that, but oh well, still lots of time for Blue to get something going here.
I can go behind you in the server, by the way.
Oh, okay, never mind. You'll mix in the behind view, 1 for you there, Rootsoft.
Avon with the grab doesn't get very far.
It's good you said that,
12
because I
minutes,
just figured
30
that out.
seconds remain.
I'm thinking Red might play a little bit more defensively now. Their ult might start dropping back after that flag was almost capped.
Well, KNG does that anyway.
Yeah, he does. But he still has 3 grabs more than Sai, so he's still managing to get some grabs in there.
Don't know if you could see it, but Avon's having a hard time with these boost pads. Probably getting discouraged.
They can be frustrating, especially the ones into high. You often will hit the wall and drop back low.
Yeah, he hit a wall and just kind of stood there for a minute.
Checking stats. UN's is leading in frags with 54. Nate's leading in points with 67, and Soren's got top efficiency at 67%. Surprisingly, KNG, not that many frags, only 39. Just above Poker Face. Usually he really will kind of hang around the spawns and up his frag count and whatnot, but he's not killing too much right now.
Maybe he's been more of a team player in a match and just turns it up for bugs.
It could be.
Pinging with a grab. Doesn't get very far.
I haven't been watching Sai at all, but he's still sitting on 2 grabs. I'm not sure if he's been really falling back or if he just can't get to the flag or what's going on there, but it looks
Kingy
like
has 4 grabs, the most of JF3, so he might be the main grabber. CY could be covering him. He's got the most frags.
Yeah, switching the roles around, it looks like. Haven's got the flag. He's going for Team's Life. Got 2 cover with him. UN's picks
One
it
up
up.
there waiting.
Oh,
They kill him. Gets returned.
I really think it's a lot harder to get around left mid, just from the lack of the boost pad there. It's easy to get cut off. They might be better off just going right every time. I mean, they're getting 3 in at a time quite often, whether they're meeting up or they're just getting lucky, but their teamwork seems to be flowing a bit here, so I think they'll have a good chance to at least tie this game.
Now at the same time you have VTO Josh trying to cover and grab. Doesn't always work out too good.
Torch, multiple requests. If you want to keep it on behind B1 just most of the time.
Alright, no problem.
Majority of the time, let's say. Size out right mid, outside again.
He's halfway on his side.
Nice
gets
return by
returned.
Soren. He was the only one there. If he got killed, that would have been 2-0. Side's not grabbing much, but it seems like when he ties, he makes something happen with it. He's getting mid. He's been mid 3 or 4 times. He's making effective runs anyway.
As of now, they have less grabs than Kurt Russell's team, but it is 1-0, so they're being more effective.
Yeah, they are. I think Blue's really being... I mean, no offense to Josh, you can't expect a ton from him, but obviously, when you're going up against the top 5, it's not going to help having Josh as your 5th in there.
And he has considerably less frags than everybody else.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're not going to frag a lot, it's one thing. It's fine if you're going to grab, but he's not doing a whole lot of that either. So.
And we have Meth dropping. It's 5v4. He comes back in. Shouldn't affect anything too much.
Yeah, apparently Meth uses cell phone internet. So he tends to drop a lot. See if Blue can squeak one because of that. Pokerface is out right mid again now.
Is
though.
he a Euro or is that just a cell phone thing?
I don't think he's Euro. I could be wrong. Josh has he went low.
Yeah, he's pretty much alone on that one.
Size right mid. He's got 2 on him. He's down. Low is definitely not the way you want to go. Josh probably not all that familiar with this map, I guess. Pokerface is out right mid. He's got 1 behind him for a boost. We'll see if they can hit
Two there
it.
to meet him.
They don't hit it.
It's down and gets returned. People are requesting some show scores, so let's see some scoreboard for a little bit.
Taking a look at that now. Size now leading in frags, 74. Top points is still Nate at 120. And it looks like Soren's still leading in efficiency at 63. I think they might be... I don't know if they've switched position, but it seems like Red's grabbing a lot easier now. They're starting to push harder offense, Blue is, to try to get the tie here. And, yeah, my mistake. It's actually UN's leading in frags with 85. I somehow missed him. As the Blue Jays just got a solo home run, and it's now 7-5. They're drawing near as well.
Josh with the flag doesn't get very far. Not a whole lot going on in between, you know, small grabs here and there.
I think Josh may have heard me, though, because he's really... Since then, he's got 4 grabs, so he's really just trying to push in for the grabs now, it seems, instead of trying to frag. So that's what he needs to do, is the weaker 5th for that team.
2 in for Blue, 3 in for Blue. They got the flag, they're heading right. 1 down, it's going to get returned.
I mean, UN's a high-ranked player. He's got a lot of frags, but he doesn't seem to be making those crucial kills when a cover is needed or a frag he needs to get out of the base. He seems to not be coming through in those situations, so he's got to step it up if they're going to have a chance to tie this one.
They're just not getting very far when they grab. I mean, they got to mid once the whole game, and that's pretty much all they've done.
Roots off with like a shutout to himself, so go Rootsoft.
It's always good to hear.
Yeah.
Avon with the solo grab. Gets about as far as you'd imagine.
Now, I could be wrong, but wasn't Meth on defense to start the map? It looks like he's on offense now. They may have switched something
He
up.
was on E to begin with.
I guess they don't want to risk him lagging out again while on defense, so he's switched with someone. At the same
We
time,
got
Blue's out right
Luenz.
mid with
He's in mid with the
Oh, they
flag.
boosted
He's
him.
getting boosted. No cover. He's down. Let's see if they can pick it
Red
up.
is in their base as well.
Oh, no.
Missed return.
Poker face caps.
2-0.
2-0 for Jordan.
Blue got really unlucky there. They boosted him to the point where he couldn't dodge off the pad. He hit it normally, so it was an easy kill for the guy coming in from mid.
Did you see who boosted?
They were both boosting him, and it was just one too many. You couldn't dodge into the pad. They got too anxious, I guess.
That was probably the last chance to tie it up. Got about 3:45 remaining.
Yeah, and I think what happened there, Blues defense, they both pushed a little early because they're desperate for the tie, and then Red gets out easily because there's no one there, and that's just why it's
Yeah,
real
bit him
hard
in the
playing
ass.
from behind, especially on a map like this.
Grab from Maven. Doesn't get very far.
And the Jays just homered again now with 7-6. Big comeback.
Quick grab from Soren. Maybe they changed it up. Maybe he was just.
They're
chasing
probably
somebody.
running for offense now. They had no choice with 3 minutes left here.
Let's take a look at their base. See if anybody's holding back on D. Blue base is empty, so they probably have 5-0. CY grabs the flag. He's got one
I don't
cover.
Yeah, he's going teams left. He's outside left mid now.
One waiting for him. He gets killed.
That was a
Two
nice-
there. They're trying to return it, and they do return it.
UN's finally coming through with some clutch kills there. Checking F1 again. Nate's still leading in points. 172. He's got 16 flag kills. UN's leading in frags with 114, and Soren's still up on efficiency with 62. Covers lead is UN's as well with 4, so not that many for either team in terms of covers.
Three blue in the base, getting a grab off. Two of them are dead, and you know what happens. Got about 145 left. Looks like it's going to be 2-0, unless something really drastic happens, which I don't see
Yeah.
happening. Red gets a grab, doesn't get very far.
Lineage is here as he PN'd me. I'm surprised he's not in for blue.
Maybe he showed up late. Maybe he just doesn't like the map.
Still, I mean, to put Josh in if you've got other guys available, he should be a last resort type player.
Well, at the
Size
same
of
time,
right
they sat UNs for Scandy because he just didn't like it, didn't know it.
Yeah, well, something like that I could see, but I don't know. I just think you can get it when it's someone like Josh. Anything's a step up. You should only really use him to avoid forfeiting a match. And they really need a win too. They're struggling this season, so.
Well, 50 seconds left. Jordan capped another one while we were talking.
Oh, they did too. So
Yeah.
totally missed that.
It's now 3-0, 40 seconds left. A lot of people questioning Unz's $900 price tag. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you know what? I question it too. I mean, I didn't really know him that well, but I just plugged with him for the first time today, a couple, and he just. I mean, I hear he's really good in Euro, but I guess he just can't translate that over with the high ping. And yeah, I think he is highly overpriced. I mean, he's doing all right for his team, but like I said before, he's not coming through with those clutch kills that you need from somebody who's ranked that high. So.
Well, he's
I don't
getting
know.
frags, but maybe
but
it's just
they're-
lack of help.
They're not important frags. You know, they're
DM
they're
frags.
once in mid in that. Yeah, I mean, when they really need him to be fragging for cover to get their team out of the base, he's been missing those key shots most of the time. So I don't know, he's really got to step it up if they're going to have a chance to win second map, which I believe is Sprinta.
I think we're gonna go Sprinta. I think Josh is probably gonna sit out this map.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
And it's no offense to Josh, I mean, he did his best.
Well,
He's
you
not
know,
meant
a
to
little
be.
bit.
And I'm sure Torch will be happy that we have to switch servers now.
Oh yeah.
It's par for the course.
So I'm gonna bring the stream down just so I can switch servers real quick.
Alright.
Be right back.